Perhaps you have been a teacher or especially a student, and at the beginning of the semester, the teacher or professor gave you the syllabus. And so we're going to run 3 movies. You'll write papers. We have 3 books to read, and you will write papers about those books. And then once a week, you will write a 3-page paper based on the lectures that I will give. And then at the end of the semester will be a 10-page paper plus a 2-hour exam. What? You're sitting there saying, what? I can't do all that. Well, what are you going to say? You're going to quit the course? In a way, Jesus is setting out the syllabus in Luke's Gospel. Last week we heard about his version of the Beatitudes. Now we're getting into the syllabus. And it's the beginning. And he says at the beginning, if you have ears, you can hear this. Then the question is, for some things I might have ears, for other things I have wax in my ears. I can't hear. I don't want to hear. I had a niece. Yes, she's my niece. And when she was a little kid, her mother would say, okay, I want you to listen. And the little girl would say, I can't want to. I can't want to. How do you argue with that? Well, in today's gospel, Jesus is saying, these are going to be a little difficult for you to hear. But I want you to hear, this is where we're going. Now, one of the ways to hear the syllabus at the beginning of a class is, I can't do it. I can't even want to. Or I want to, but I don't think I can. I can, but I'm not going to get very good grades at this. So in a way, you can hear today's gospel, and it puts you in a spiritually inferior position. You wouldn't give yourselves high grades in how you do what Jesus asks us. These are hard sayings. But it's at the beginning. And it's very interesting that 2 weeks from today will be the first Sunday of Lent. Oh no! Yep, Lent is coming. And if you look at Lent in a incorrect way, it's guaranteed to make you even feel worse. Well, that's a funny religion, that the object of the teachings is to make you feel worse. The object of the syllabus is to wipe out everybody. And you can drop a course because it looks too hard. You can drop out of following Jesus because it looks like it's not only hard, it's impossible. So let's look at some of those things that can make you feel bad. Remember, it's at the beginning of the course. We have a whole Gospel of Luke to go. And in Matthew's Gospel, the Sermon on the Mount is at the beginning. We're going to slowly learn. We're slowly going to be converted. You say at the beginning, I'm not sure I can do that. I'm not sure I can want to. So he says right off the bat, the whole thing is to love one another. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love. He says, now, love your enemies? Do good to those who persecute you, those who curse you, those who speak evil against you. Love them? Jesus, are you kidding? Jesus said, it's the beginning of the course. Be patient. Be merciful with yourself. Follow me a little bit. You're not there yet. You're just at the beginning. Yeah, but, yeah. I had a teacher in grade school that called me Mr. Yabbutz. She'd teach me something and say, yeah, but. I always had some self-serving reply. So here you have Jesus saying, love your enemies. If they take your cloak, let them have it. If they slap you in the face, turn your face so they can slap the other side. Are you kidding me, Jesus? This takes a lot of conversion. He says, yeah, a lot of conversion. Yeah. Did I hear you correct? Yes, you heard me correctly. To be merciful as your heavenly Father is merciful? To forgive as you're forgiven? I like a God that forgives me. To forgive others. Do you know how I've been treated? And you want me to forgive them? I like your mercy for me. I'm not so sure I can be as generous with others. After all, God, I'm only human. Jesus is saying, don't say only. You're human and you are loved. But you see, I shouldn't condemn. And misjudge. I'm judging correctly. Jesus, these are hard teachings. This is a hard syllabus. I feel bad already. And then you tell me that the measure I deal out, that's what I'm going to get? It's a business? If I do this well, then you're going to be good to me? Are you only good to me when I'm good to your brothers and sisters? Is that the course? Is that what I'm learning? This is a hard gospel if I misinterpret it. The interpretation is, this is the invitation. This is where we're going. This is why we're having a Lent. To pray for our conversion of heart and mind. Following Jesus is not easy. Because he's saying, if you just love the ones that love you, what credit is that? If you give to those who give to you, he said there's more. There's a deeper way to live. At least to look for the opportunities. To go to do it once. And see how that feels. And that's what he says, your reward will be great. Not just in heaven, but the reward of knowing that you are not so dominated by your selfishness, by your pride, by your history. You actually can. You actually can. Not pay back. Somebody says bad about you, you say bad about them. Good, now you feel 50-50, even Stephen. But the reward of peacefulness is not there. You did a business. And Jesus is asking us to be in a relationship that he has with us and that he has with others through me. That someone might know what mercy is by my forgiving them. And says, oh, that's how God is too? Because of how you forgave me? How you didn't ask for payment if I loaned you some money? And you couldn't pay back it. You can live with that. So we are then asked in this gospel and in all the teachings of Jesus that in our lives to be a revelation of how he was on earth and how he is with us who are still on earth. It's a way of living the Eucharist. It's a way of living what we believe.